Brooklyn girl, that's Dawn Marie. She's sharing New York memories. See the city with Dawn Marie and hanging Little Italy. R.I.P. South Factory. The real party is Kings County. The songs about music all around. That's where she found the Brooklyn sound. New York music, it makes her dance. She hears the music, here's her chance. Brooklyn music, she takes her stance. She hears the music, here's her chance. Her large Italian family, they taught her hospitality, empathy, humanity, and strengthened her community. Her justice call, defiant tone, rings out from her Long Island home. New York music, it makes her dance. She hears the music, here's her chance. Brooklyn music, she takes her stance. She hears the music, here's her chance. She's so damn cool, so smart and quick. She's old school, this New York chick. Brooklyn music, she takes her stance. She hears the music, here's her chance. Brooklyn music, her justice dance. They face the music, they got no chance.
Good morning, everybody. I know it's early over here on a Saturday morning. It's only 8:30 a.m. on a Saturday morning this November 9th. And I just wanted to come live a little bit and just say hello and just kind of just chat a little bit. I know I really don't have a topic this morning. And so I said, you know what? Let me just come live and say hello. It's actually a beautiful day out and I have a lot of errands to do and running around and things. But I'm like, you know what? It's Saturday. And I figured I would shake up the people. Texas girl, I'm glad you're here. Zero Jules, thank you so much for being here too. I always love, Wendy V in the house. Good to see you. Yeah, so it's always nice to see everybody from around the way and just, kind of just talk and see what's going on. And maybe just, what do you guys want to talk about? I know I've been just kind of playing a little back and forth. I hear there's some monkey business going around. What in the world? Somebody getting a monkey or talking about? What's funny is I was telling one of the girls the other day, last night, or this morning. Geez, the day runs ahead of me, right? So growing up as a kid, my uncle had a monkey and it was definitely into Texas girl. Yeah. Oh, no more monkey business. I know. So yeah, my uncle had one. It was a very short-lived situation because I'm pretty sure he donated it to the Bronx Zoo. But so he had it for a while. And I remember as a kid going over and my aunt was not a fan of the monkey because it would climb the drapes in the living room and it would reach its hand in its diaper and it would fling its shit at. It was just, I don't know if it thought it was funny or what, but what a handful it was. I mean, us kids thought it was hysterical, but I'm sure I remember my aunt was not. J for A. Yeah, I don't know. I know it was a lot of work. It was definitely a lot of work. And it ruined a lot of furniture. It ruined a lot of curtains. Can't you just get a pug like Molly? Right? Just get a dog. I mean, I heard there were gifts and things and lists and clothes. I mean, you could dress your dog. That's so cute. Get a little puppy and dress your puppy. You can get a free one in South Carolina. I heard they are running around there. Oh my God. Wait, why is he buying it? There's so many pets that you can adopt, right? MM is going to come for him. It will be entertaining. Oh, no. Wendy V, that's right. I forgot about that. Ay, 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 ay. Didn't she have a monkey channel? Uh-oh. Not the monkeys. They escaped from the experimental place. Oh man. Oh, so is there's like a thing. Oh, so is he gonna rescue one? Is that what it I mean, put them back in the zoo, right? I don't know. Like, how does that work? Do you have to get like a license to have maybe should we research this? Do you have to have a do you have to have a license to have a monkey? I don't know. We may have to like should we call my uncle? This is crazy. I don't listen, I ain't trying to bring up some old memories. MM is already coming for him, and now Laura is white knighting for them. Oh my god, she's inserting herself everywhere. Girl, stop. You did what you did. Oh no. She's white. Why? Because she thinks he should have a monkey, or is she just does she just love the fact that he has a wish list? It's probably what she loves. She loves the fact that he's asking for Tupperware. No, he's not getting. No, he's not getting one of the escaped ones. Oh, so this is like a whole leasing situation. Like he's gonna go lease one. The thing is he's loaded. Why is he doing monkey wish lists? Oh no. Yeah, why are people donating for that? Like, oh, I don't really know him that well. I remember he came around a little. Is that the guy that they said looks like the homie guy? I forget. It's been so long. I was gonna start cleaning, and then I put on some like relaxing music, and I was like, oh, this is such like a streaming thing. The whole wish list thing is. Are you serious? There's monkeys running loose in South Carolina. Listen, what's going on in the world? We need to help the people that were battered during these hurricanes. It is still it's terrible all over the South. It's so bad. Why are we support why are we supporting monkey purchases though? Listen, this community, we have to stand. I told you yesterday, like we have to stand for something, but help people rebuild their homes and things. If you want to go purchase a monkey, why do you need people to buy your stuff? I mean, whatever, live your best life. But Wendy, look it up in the news. They are telling people to lock their doors. Oh my God, you should lock your doors anywhere. Listen, I grew up in the city. Lock your doors. When I first moved to the South, there were some friends that I knew that they like didn't lock their doors. I said, "What are you guys crazy? Lock your doors." I mean, just you have to be safe no matter where you are, whether you're in a city, a suburb, wherever. Just you have to protect yourself and be safe. Like lock your doors, just protect yourself. I mean, whether even if you think you live somewhere super safe, and you might, but we're in different times of the world, and you just need to lock your door and protect yourself and your family anyway. Yeah. What monkeys running around like? I mean, there's the Bronx Zoo. Put them. I mean, I don't understand. That's like. I mean, I would love to have a kangaroo, but I wouldn't be asked like. I mean, first of all, I would never have a kangaroo, but I wouldn't ask anybody to buy it for me or buy me clothes for it. There are these are crazy experimental monkeys. Oh no. Yeah, that's another whole yikes. That's crazy. So is this like a whole thing? I thought he did true crime though. So is this another Oh, is this the guy that he would dress up, right? He was kind of funny though. Like he would dance and shake his rump, right? I think like 15 of them escaped in South Carolina. Oh man. Listen, sometimes those channels were funny to watch. I'm like, what is this guy doing? He would wear the wig. Jeez. Yeah, that's him. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, he was funny. Oh, Justin, what are you doing? Chimpanzees are cute until they rip your face off. Oh, yeah. Listen, so I just remembered the monkeys were not nice. And I don't know, they're just I wouldn't you can't have it as a pet. I don't know. They're cute, all cute, cute, look so nice, but they belong in the zoo, like with people caring for them. And where's Helen the Scottish llama? She'll tell you. She works for a zoo. I think she does something with yeah, they're you listen, you can't mess with nature like that. They're animals. I mean, Wendy B is right though. I mean, get a dog and dress it up. What was that the little pug thing? That was so cute. Yeah, it's unnecessary and selfish. I mean, it just proves to your children that they can have anything that they want. That doesn't really, I don't know. I do remember that my uncle took the monkey and I'm pretty sure that he brought it to the Bronx Zoo and you know, but talk about like ripping curtains and I just wouldn't suggest it. I mean, do whatever you want, but when that thing starts destroying your home and harms your children, I would just be careful. So anyway, what else is going on? Have they found out let's see. Oh my God, what this music just went. I'm sorry if you guys can hear it in the background, but I thought I was listening to like soft, relaxing music, and then just some rap came on. Next, get off my TV. Ooh. You know when you just want to like relax and hang out and just listen. I love to chill and just kick it, but rap on a Saturday morning at 8:30, I'm good. Get off. Get out of here. Beat it, get out of here. Who needs you? Whatever. Had enough of you. I've had enough of you. So what else is going on, kids? Anything else new? Not much, no. You're heading for trades days. Trades days today. What's trades days? I know Monday all the kids have off from school, so it's Veterans Day on Monday here in the States. So they have that. And then, sorry, I was just reading something. Yeah, so it's just kind of chill and relaxed. I had taken yesterday off from work, so it's like I have a long weekend. I'm just totally vegging out. But I have so much to do, like chores, all the things, Laura's desperation, and lots of booths and stuff in your booth. Lots of, oh, okay. Oh, it's, what is that? Laura's desperation to get noticed has been amusing. Listen, what is she trying to do? She's trying to really resuscitate that channel over there. Girl, what are you doing? Like, you called CPS on a little boy and put him and his father in such a nasty situation. Trying to resuscitate that channel, man. I just don't get it. Started with true crime and then became the true crime. I don't understand. Like, whatever. So crazy to me. Wendy V, I tried to give her a link the other day. I told her to come over here. Take a link on my channel. I said, I'm going to drop a link on your head. I said, I only have 300 subscribers. I'm not big enough for her to come over here. And plus she blocked me too. She's a wimp. Unblock me, girl. Come over here and take a link. She calls everyone in this community stupid, so why does she try to stay? I don't know. Listen, I'm far from stupid. And nobody here is stupid. I don't know why she does that. And I was a good friend to her too. Remember when she drove for the D? Oh, that was so funny. I was like, girl, what are you doing? Oh no. The obsession is real, but we're stupid, right? Come on. No, nobody pays any attention to her. You know what's sad is that people hate watch her or they I don't know what it is. What is it called when you watch? Because listen, sometimes I click on her, I watch her, I tell it straight up, like I watch you. Because either I just feel bad for her, right? Oh. I don't lie. I say it. I watch you, girl, but you got me blocked. Unblock me, Laura. You friggin' weirdo. I didn't I didn't hate her. I don't hate anybody though. I'm not like that. I just couldn't vibe with her anymore. You can only take a few minutes of her. Yeah, I mean, listen, she called me fake. I'm not fake. Why? I'm nice to people. That's it. I'm just a nice person. I don't like to go around making people feel bad or hurting their feelings. That's just not my it's not in my DNA to be like that. She was saying some pretty terrible things about some really nice people. Just wasn't nice, man. There were a couple people that really had it out for her too. What was that? The ballet lady. Oh, she needs to accept what she's done around here. Wendy, it's so true. And then she wanted people to forget about it. Like that was so 3 years ago. I'm like, I don't care if it was 3 years ago, 3 days ago, 3 minutes ago. Girl, you did it, and you can't tell people how to feel about it. Like, listen, I'm not 100% a makeup mobster fan at all. I don't hate the girl either. Like, I'm cool with her. You know what I mean? Like, but it's more about the situation and what happened. It's not so much of a feeling for somebody. And so for that, I'm just like, you know what? I'm not down with it. And so you have to own that. And you can't just say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, no, you can't. Yeah. I mean, it's more than being sorry. But and then I heard that she said she would do it again. I don't know, whatever. Like, there's just certain things like she could still come over and take a link, but it's just she doesn't listen to anybody. I don't know what it is. And you wonder why she has these and you wonder why she has these people having it in with her. And it makes me sad because she has a lot of really good people still left over there. But I think that they've all gotten to the point where they've just like, they've had it, but they don't, there's a couple people that are still in her chat that I really like them. I'm like, they know. They know. You don't have to like a creator to say something done against them was wrong. Exactly, Zero. And it's cool. Like it takes a lot as a human being to stand up for what's right more so than the actual person, right? And so I just know that utilizing resources like that is not good. And then, like CPS stays involved for 6 months and they can put your family through hell. They interrogate the child, they interrogate the family. They do things that I'm sure has not even talked about because it's terrible. You know what I mean? Like it's just and she doesn't have to talk about it. That's fine. But they go to the school. Like they just do a lot of things that and they should, you know what I mean? Like that's what they do. They have to protect the child. They have to do all of those things, but to buy a burner phone and to make up the stories that she made up and that's so calculated and that's like a sickness, man. Now she's saying she's outraged Outrage. Now she's saying outrageous things to try and get back into the drama, but it's not working. Yeah, no, girl, you're done. Tapped out. You're over. Forget it. Like picking fights with people that are just better at fighting. I don't know. Like what she said was so bad, it's unforgivable. Yeah, it is. And then to come back and be like, I said it 3 years ago. Stop, man. Like we're here for the true crime and the things that like the mindset of the people that are here are so level, like everybody here for the most part is very level-headed, and so her flippant response is part of the problem. She's not remorseful at all, and that's sickening to me. Yeah, zero, it hurts. Like I don't understand. And then she'll ask, like, she'll change the subject and she'll be like, I really would like to know about this case and I need a professional to help me figure this out. No, you need a professional to help figure, you out. Like, I don't understand any of that. Like, well, I mean, I can figure it out because I know right from wrong and all that shit, but she still won't own what she said. Listen, she said something horrific last night that I seen somebody wrote in the Discord yesterday, and I just said, "Oh my God, what?" She's still victimizing people, and I don't get it, man. Like she used to say things back in the day where I would just like I put my hand on my head and I would go, "What in the hell? Why did you just say that?" And so then people will be like, "Oh, well, that's her. That's what she says." But you go after a while, you say, "Oh my God." And no, nobody here is trying to grow off of your back, girl. Nobody needs to do that. The only thing growing off your back is mold. Stop. Like, go take a shower. Like, nobody, listen, I don't need to grow off of your back. So if you're referring to me or anybody else that has left, like everybody can create their own channels here. And just because we were quote, we knew you or we were associated around you, this is a very large platform. This is like true crime. People come around and we all go to other places. And so no, nobody's trying to stop flattering yourself. It's not about that. She told somebody to get abused by their father. She told somebody last night to go get abused, but she changed, right? Nah, you're still sick. Yeah, see, exactly. She's trying to get some traction. She's desperate. I'll never forget when she told, who is it, Jonesin and her father. Listen, when I heard that, I said, listen, you're sick. You're sick. You don't say things like that. And Jonesin, I would hope, and if you ever listen to me, or I don't know if like, please just dissociate yourself with her. Like that's something that's another unforgivable, non-negotiable right there. Somebody says something like that, you gotta be like, girl, here's the scissors, cut the cord, be done. Like, don't let anybody ever say anything like that about you and your family. Get the frick out of here. That's gross. I gotta stand up for Tiffany because she'll say things and listen, sometimes people have to say it with your whole chest. Like say what needs to be said because at the end of the day you got these horrific people that are saying hurtful things and then they just forget about it, don't worry about it. I said 3 years ago, nah man, get out of here with that. Like, get out of here. Not one ex Patreon would try to grow a channel from her name. That's like a channel suicide. Yeah, it's complete channels. Yeah, frig out of here. Ain't nobody trying to grow off of your scientific project back over there. And that's not anybody being a bully or anything like that. So don't even go sideways with that either, because these are people we're all speaking the truth and we're just putting out, listen, like Wendy V, she's a complete truth channel. Zero Jules, complete truth channel. Like, these are the things that you have said, ma'am, right? I mean, own what you have said and done, period, end story. And then you want to just keep it moving. Mm-mm. Yo, what up, Ross Dog? I'm so sorry I missed you in the chat the other day. Laura owes Cosmic a candle still. We will never find him till the candle drops. Oh, man. Yeah, and he will still go around her because he wants that candle. Well, you know what? And all right. And she should give him one. Anyway, Wendy, I was trying to remember who she said, I can't read today. What is wrong with me? Wendy, I was trying to remember who she said it to. You're right, but it was Tiffany. Yeah, she said some nasty things over the years. It's mind-blowing. I mean, whatever, and they're all gonna say, "Oh, well, Tiffany wrote a check." Whatever. She didn't send it. She said what she said, but she's not out there hurting nobody's kids. She's not doing any you're like, "Stop, man. You bought a burner phone and you utilized it to harm somebody." Like, do you realize, like, by calling CPS like that, that child could have been removed from the home? Do you know, like, that like, what could have happened? And I know that she'll say, "Well, it didn't happen," but you know what? It could have. And so, how would you feel like if that happened to you? And so, she sits over there with 3 children of her own. And so, I don't know, like, if the roles were reversed, would she be in a different position then, you know? Like, freaking gross, man. Gen X, good to see you. Good morning. I know it's a little early, but my crazy ass was like, "We're gonna go live." I bet she didn't use that burner phone just once. Wendy V, I think you're right. I don't listen, I don't think she used it just once either. I think she used it multiple times to make different, numerous things, not just that. I think if you had to use that phone to make one type of call like that, I think it was used for a bunch of different types of things. And like, you know, I feel like she said something a long time ago about, doing things and getting away with it and getting away with things until she got caught, right? Was that her? Am I right in that, guys? Is that correct? She's too tight to use it just once. Yeah, I mean, just the intention alone. I mean, listen, people have uh those numbers that they can create, like the Google numbers or whatever. And so this tool bag went out and bought a whole burner phone. Like they had a whole story about it too, right? Like she went to Kroger, she bought a burner phone. I mean, isn't that was one of those phones where you can like add minutes to it? And so, I mean, it's like back in 1993 where you would call like a love line and be like, you know, "Hi, this is Mike. I'm calling because I miss my girlfriend." Like, I mean, she was definitely one of those pick me chicks. Like, oh, I love it. Laying on the bed with her Keds sneakers on, with her legs crossed in the air. I mean, now it's 2024 and she's like, "What can we do?" The evil Kendall lady. Oh man. Yeah, hit that like button. I love it. Whatever. Like, what do you guys think? Do you guys think she used it more than one time? Yeah. I know. I'm on my third cup of well, I don't have coffee. I made a tea. No, Red Dragon, I know you think that she definitely used it more than once, right? For multiple different reasons. Like, I mean, she didn't use it to call her barber. Maybe she called for the wax lady or mm, the nail lady, like to get her nails done or like for an Uber. Oh shit. What's up, Veruca Salty Salt? It's good to see you. I'm just over here talking shit. Listen, true crime can get too heavy after a while. So we gotta lighten it up a little bit. Some people want to do like late nights, some people want to do ladies' night. I want to do it whatever time I want to do. The other morning I was listening, it was like 4 in the morning and Ross had a live and I just sat there and listened. I was like, listen, sometimes you can just talk about anything and you guys in the chat make it easy when we could talk about whatever, just, I love it. Like I had pizza last night from this I don't know what it is. We're trying like all different pizza places to find like I don't know, I get a hair up my ass once in a while to try to find like, the best pizza place, because I live in Florida, so it's hard to find like, whoever thinks they're the best pizza place. And so I had, where they have what is it? The reverse pizza, where it's the mozzarella first, and then the sauce, and then the basil. Oh, so good last night. Then afterwards, I felt like I had agita. I was like, oh my God. Just one slice, please. That's it. And what's with some of the pizza places down here where you can't just buy like a slice? I got to go to obviously I have some bigger cities around where I am, but we could just get like a slice and a soda. Yeah, I hit my quota for true crime by mid-afternoon yesterday. It was time for Puppy and Nature. Yeah, exactly. You know, I was sitting out the window the other day and I was watching the golfers and I said, listen, sometimes I just need to zone and just listen. I'm a real person. And, I'm like, listen, I don't want to talk about true crime anymore. The lady with the suitcase kind of did it for me. I was like, listen, this lady drank 42 bottles of wine. She zipped the dude in a suitcase. Like, okay, I'm done. Like, I'm checked out. All you other professionals with channels that I will moderate and do everything to help everybody out. But this lady drank cheap wine and zipped her homeboy in a suitcase. So I'm going to time myself out. We're good. Reverse pizza, someone's going to hell. Yeah, whatever. It's oh. Well, and then the kid was like, what did he say to me? Do you want me to put some whatever he was trying to put on the top of the pizza? I was like, no, what are you doing? Like, do not please do not put anything on top of my freaking pizza. Like, I just want the pizza the way it is. Like, no, I do not want cracked pepper, anything. Stop. Less is more, especially with pizza. Oh, props for trying, but I mean, can I just get, 2 slices and a soda to go? Thank you. Have a nice day. Trish Norman, it's good to see you. Jesus. Oh, man. So what else is going on in the world of YouTube aside from don't talk about true crime anymore? I don't want to talk. True crime was last night's pizza. You know what? They made good rice balls though. I got to tell you. You can make a good rice ball. It was it was delicious. Someone else we know doesn't understand the concept. Less is more. I know. Listen, with these candles, right? And did I see that there was a ketchup bottle in a Christmas candle? Please tell me I didn't see that. It was like a snowman and a coffee. I mean, excuse me, a hot cocoa and a ketchup bottle. What in the frig? Oh, and it's like, how do you say like I'm from New York, girl? That is a disaster. What the hell? I remember years ago I told her to do like a Siri candles, like series. Oh, not you. Don't talk. Stupid. Like you know, maybe like Friday the 13th and do them, because like if and then she started it went crazy. That was my idea. So girl, stop. But listen, I said maybe get like a Topps baseball card and put one card in with the candle and have it like a trilogy kind of thing. And so my idea went into something, and this was a few years ago, but then she started putting in like plastic knives and all these different things. I went, oh, that wasn't my idea. That was, oh, forget it. Like, the Coke candles have trademark issues. Oh man. Yeah, you can't do Johnny Walker and a can of Coca-Cola in your candle unless you have, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Just my opinion, allegedly. What's up, Blue? Good to see you. Those listen, less is more. And I was telling her for years, a lot of her friends were telling her, what is with all of these things and sparkly chicken legs and the McDonald's candles were the best. Oh my God. Listen, blue waffles, chicken legs, sparkles. I told somebody, I said, is she trying to date the owner of Kentucky Fried Chicken? Like, somebody has to tell me if there's a storyline behind this. Like, don't mess up my ideas in my head. We're lit. Like, I know down inside in my mind, she was trying to get a date with the manager of McDonald's. Like, she had a date somewhere, somehow, with the Kentucky Fried Chicken guy. You have to have explicit permission. Yeah, you do. I mean, don't worry, the suitcase lady was 4 years ago. We need to forgive her and move on. Come on now. Yeah, I mean, God, that was so 4 years ago. I mean, that boon, 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 don't go back to her room. Like, these people are crazy. But, let's just forget about it. Just forget about it. She's from New York. Isn't that what they do? Yeah, Coca-Cola will sue your arse while using their logo. Listen, you know what? These people, when they have time today, they will do the things to do that. And so I don't know why you got to mess around like that. Like, all sunshine and rainbows and sparkles and chicken legs and waffles and whipped cream and, oh my God, lady, just put a wick in it and call it a day. Why do you got to put the what's with the 42 food groups? I don't understand. That one is not forgettable. I don't know. I have to laugh. I don't understand the chicken wings though. Chicken wings, hot dogs and bologna, chicken and macaroni. I don't understand. Like, when I was at Home Goods, what was it, last weekend, and I looked down at the bottom of the shelf, and like they have the clearance things, and there was this one lonely cracked candle, and it had Fruit Loops in it, and like some milky, yellowy white. Oh, and I said, no way. That's where she got her inspiration. I can see clearly now. That's like saying all Londoners say core blimey. Stop with the New York thing. I know. That's just not a New York thing. I'm waiting for the banquet roast pork and peas TV dinner candle. I'm telling you, man, she's literally like the budget, like the budget car guy. I just don't get it. But then she'll put pictures of like Henry Bendel. I'm like, girl, stop it. Stop trying to act like you're a whole Boca Raton when you're not. Oh my God. I can't. Oh no. Talk about the Channel Suez. How long have I been in Florida? I lost my New York accent after a year. I know. Listen, I'm losing it though, but I think staying in contact with all the family. I go back and forth a lot though, Ross. I've been here almost 20 years. I do go back and forth though a lot. I tell you, it's so crazy. I remembered seeing all the candles, and then she would upload all of these different I'm like, what's with the platters and I mean, listen, Christmas cookies are cute if you want to do like little floaters and some, for candle, like what are they? Wax melt things, right? Like little things like that. But when they look like whole science projects, I was getting nervous. I'm like, these are scary. Like, ooh, the oh man. Those bloody Fruit Loop candles. Listen, I got one so I could talk about it. And she was in love with, or is in love with, John Travolta, right? So I said to her, make me a candle. So she made me one. My husband died laughing. It was so funny. So I get the candle in the mail years ago, and it had a picture of herself, John Travolta, and her floofer dog on the front of the sticker. I was like, oh yeah, this is great. So I mean, it smelled like, Fruit Loops and had the cereal in it. So cute. But like, I'm gonna light this and put it in the middle of my living room. It's got a picture of you and your fluffy dog and John Travolta. What, ma'am? Why would you think I want a picture of you in my living room? Who wants chicken like stuck on your wax melter? That's what I'm saying. Like, I think she definitely was trying to get a date with the guy that worked at Kentucky Fried Chicken. Like, score! I'm gonna meet your mom tonight. Open the front door and be like, "Hi, I made you candles. Do you love me now?" There had to have been something behind it because listen, right? Doesn't everything listen? Everything motivates her. Something motivated her to go buy the burner phone. Confusing it, the ambiance, right? I was gonna light it and be like, "Yeah, baby, let's get it on." Hold on, let me go get my Bic lighter. I'll be right back. Said no one ever. I was dying laughing. I was like, this is classic. Like this, if this doesn't speak, Odu Narcissisto. Listen, at least the one I seen in Home Goods was in like a mock cereal bowl. So it kind of was like, okay, I get it, whatever. Very Hot Topic-ish. There are so many possibilities with wax melts, but choosing food baffles me. You remember, Ross will remember, but like there was a restaurant Friendlies, right? So back in the day, after any kind of like an event or like, I don't know so much about the movies, or, like you would go somewhere, like you would go to a high school football game or whatever. Everybody would go to Friendlies afterwards, right? And so I remember as a kid, or you would get your birthday cakes would be from Friendlies or Carvel, or Friendlies. I could see her making like a Friendlies candle if you want a food inspired candle, but a chicken leg, and then it was sparkly. Even a beer candle listen, what inspired that? Was she trying to date a guy she met on a bar stool? And she was like, "Hey, I'm coming over tomorrow. I'm going to bring my beer candle." Like, Laura, I have questions. Remember one time she says to me, "I want to interview Duty Ron." I was like, "No, girl, I want to interview you. I got questions." Yeah, those scents she has are wild. I was dying. I was like, well, she's got like 1,000 scents too. Laura, you make it too easy. How fun. Yeah, we were a Carvel family too. I don't know why I said Friendlies, but I just thought of like, remember those cups that they had with the long spoon? Like I could see her like like making a Friendlies candle but not a chicken leg. Less is more, right? Less is more. And then we have her. Like, you put like a woman would put like, makeup on and just put like a little bit, maybe some mascara, maybe just like a little bit of lip gloss. There's her. She put like on war paint, like big bright, pink lipstick and like blush, a lot of blush. Just leave empty beer bottles around. It would achieve the scent without flame. Tell the truth. Oh. But like somebody would say, "I want to make a candle," and so she would probably be like, "Hold on, let me get my paper. What do you want?" Okay. You want this scent? Got it. You want it? Got it. You want it? Got it. Listen, I love the drive, and I'm all about a business owner, and and she's like the only 55-year-old craft lady that I know that's like, "Hold on, wait, hold on. You want it to sell like dreams and aspirations? Got it. You want it to smell like yesterday's sweat? Got it." Didn't somebody get a candle one time and it just, I don't know, did it bust? Wasn't it in like a glass jar that it should have not been in or something? We all want a chicken leg sticking out of our wax burner. Oh yeah. Yeah, Barber. It's funny, like I didn't say anything for the longest time. And then all of a sudden I was like, you know what? Red Dragon, I'm gonna go live. Don't make me go live. Put some whipped cream on the top of that candle. And then, wait, hold on. We have to finish it off with the sparkles. Look, all of this started with the glitter Patreon wine glasses. Look how far. And there was a girl that like drove over the can. Like, yo, people, when they leave, they're angry. They're angry trolls. They get mad. And there was a girl that like got a sweatshirt and she like took scissors to it, and she just makes people mad. Like, and then remember I told you I started saying before, like she drove 7 hours to get, to get some action from an ex-boyfriend. Oh my god. But listen, do live your best life and do what you do. But then she took us all on a car ride. I remember, like, these are just like the love stories of Laura, right? Love story. Like somebody said that I reminded them of Delilah, like the show. So I mean, we can talk about it. Let's talk about it. We went on a car journey, and we were all in the pocketbook. And so we went on a car journey, and we drove with her for 7 hours so she could go meet her ex that she hated, so she could get some action. Oh, and then she said her phone started calling people randomly. Stop it. You called my phone. Why? You call my phone. I still have I still have the hoodie. I need to donate it to Goodwill. What the? A fish tank is not a candle. Oh my god, that was a long journey. The wig on the seat after the sex was hilarious. What? Listen, her phone was never forgiving, right? Like it showed us things that we should never have seen. I remember sitting in the pocketbook and I was like, we're sitting in her pocketbook and we're getting tours of, oh God. I remember I had gotten like a Michael Kors bag and I felt terrible and I just wanted to give it away to her. And then I had somebody talk me out of it and they were like, don't you dare. Don't do that. Set, and I said, like I feel bad for her. I'm not a mean person, like, listen, I just want to laugh about the candles. Can we just laugh about the candles? And the fact that her car had Taco Bell wrappers and food containers from months ago. But, don't just forget about the fact that she called CPS on people. Just forget about it. Don't worry about the fact that there was Taco Bell wrappers and her throwing the phone in her purse. You could see her. Oh, yeah. That wasn't good. She had such good support at one time. She really did, Wendy. She had a lot. She's a lot of good support. People that would tell her, I know I was one of them. I would say nice things to her all the time, but listen, there was better than me. There were people that just didn't align with her. Red Dragon was amazing at telling her a lot of things behind the scenes. And there's a lot of people that, for whatever it's worth, they don't want to speak up, because they're in fear of what she may do. I worry for for a lot of people too. Like if they say something, and I'm just in good fun, don't come for me. I kid and I joke around, but seriously, I hurting people is not in my DNA. I don't like it. I kid around. I don't know. Do we think that she really thinks less is more? I don't know. I think she thinks more is more. Yeah, we were very loyal. She messed that up. Yeah, she did. Listen, she got rid of me for $1 because I dropped down my Patreon, right? So we could talk about it. I paid her $10 a month for a long time. And I paid all her memberships and everything. And then things got tough over, time. And so I had to drop it down. And then, the minute I stopped paying her, she booted me. That's the damn truth. How about that? How about that? And so once she did that, a lot of people left after, and I didn't say a word to anybody. And so it really, I'll tell I didn't tell, this is the first time I ever said anything out in public about what happened. And so it really hurt me that she did that. And I had messaged her after and just said, like, hey, what happened? Like, like you didn't say anything. And she never responded. And I just thought to myself, all right, whatever. And this is going back a long time ago. And I just thought to myself, okay, whatever, like in time, things will happen. And, then she was telling people behind the scenes that I was fake. And, like that's her first form of attack is everybody's fake. Everybody's fake. That's not true. Why? Because people choose to be nice. They're fake. Come on, get out of here with that shit. Yeah. It's good. She's pretty much irrelevant these days. Yeah, she is. It's just fun to hey, Lorna McKenzie, good to see you. All the Patreons were amazing. She lost a lot of great people, and then we lost a lot of great friends. Yeah, exactly. She did. She had a lot of good supporters. I find a lot of good people come to the platform here in search of true crime stories, or just whether it's just to hang out, and then people form friendships and stuff, so it becomes a bigger picture than just you know YouTube or whatever. Like, people find, there's cliques, friendships, whatever, and so there's really good people here. Yeah, you guys remember the wig? She had What about the wig that was connected to the Titleist hat? That was my favorite one. It really was. I still love looking at. I'm like, wow. Like, I don't know if it was really connected to the hat, but I felt as though if like she took the hat off, the wig went with it. The people made me stay rather than her, Michelle. We used to have such fun in Discord. Yeah, we did. Until it wasn't fun anymore, Like, I love a good laugh and a good joke, because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. Everybody should have fun. Like I said, it's all in good fun. We did have fun in Discord. As long as people aren't going real life and they're not hurting people, like what she did in the community, and to, once you step out and go real life and do what she did, that's when it's like, okay, all bets off. Forget it. Like, that's when people go, yeah, I'm all set. What she did to me, I'll never forgive her for. She can act like she did nothing, but yeah, no, Zero, we love you. You're a good person, so don't worry about it. Listen, I think that we all forgive one another, and we all love each other, and so that's worth more to me than I will stay on her situation for as long as I want to, because that's my right as a subscriber and as somebody who's part of the community. And so, like I said, you don't get to, call CPS, utilize resources, waste the police officers' time and do all that kind of shit, and then think that you're just going to be like, well, you get over it. No, no, you don't get to tell people how to get over it. Sorry. Hey, Robbie, good to see you. Let's be honest, her true crime sucked after she lost the people doing her research. Yeah. Well, I just love the wig. I love wigs. I love people that listen, I love people that are secure in themselves and never poke at each other, to hurt people. Listen, you want to laugh and have a good time, and I'm all for it, but the minute you do it to really hurt somebody's feelings, the frick away from me. I'm not for that. I don't like to hurt people intentionally. And so, like, what she did was very intentional. Buying a burner phone, mapping out how you're going to do it, what you're going to say, what subscriber's name you're going to use to do it, very calculated. Buying the phone in the phone number in the city of the state that you're going I'm good. Yeah, no need to be nasty. Exactly, Lorna. She still has summer in a tree. Oh God, whatever. There's nothing new in that case, unfortunately. It's very sad. Like, yeah, after everyone left, it was no longer fun. Well, and like, that's why I said, like, we can create fun over here. And there still are some really good channels that are doing some fun things. And, you guys all have links. I mean, sorry, all have wrenches. Drop your links in here. Like, I love all of you guys that are in here. And so I support all of the channels that, like I said, we have a good time. And exactly, that's not a mistake. It's intentional. Listen, right. I'm sorry, but I just believe in just doing the right thing, and what she did was definitely very wrong. And I mean, does she need to wear that in shame forever? No. No, she definitely doesn't. But there's always that big but. You don't You don't turn around and discount the way a mother and a family should feel about it. Like, but it was 3 years ago. Sit the fuck down. Yeah, that whole sit the fuck down thing too, I think is funny. Well, I was saying the other day, I was like, I'm gonna drop a link on your head. Back in the old school, like in the olden days here, I feel like back in 1902, we would say, I'm gonna drop a link on your head. Take a link. Take a link. Now there's new people and I welcome it, like the new people that come to the community come, like be a part of it. But if you want to touch the old school drama, do a little bit of research, talk to some of the you see all the OGs are in my chat. I mean, ask them what happened. I mean, everybody here will tell you exactly what it is. Like most of the people here, they cut right to the chase. And so they tell you exactly what it is. This is what happened. This is what it is. These are the facts. Period. End of story. The let TM take the blame while sitting next to her shows she has absolutely no conscience. Yeah, I mean, British Chippy. Oh, it's so good to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time. So there's so much history that we have here, and I'm so proud to be a part of the all of the years that we've all put in here. And so that is something that we can talk about. We can be proud of all of the things that, we have as a community kept, held together for so long, with her, sit the fuck down and all of this stuff. Like, no, how about you sit the fuck down? We're going to tell you how it is. This is what happened. And this is how that's just it. Like, nobody wants to take away from. Listen, I'm not trying to cancel her. No one's trying to cancel her. I'm just trying to call out some candles. Like, sweet one, good to see you. It's just I was just laughing about the chicken legs because listen, my mind is like this. All right, girl. Okay, I get it. Like, so it like about the Kentucky Fried Chicken? Like, did you get a date with the manager? Because okay, like, I love it. I love it. She's a cop. She's a Kwanzaa. Oh my god. It just reminds me of like remember like as a kid, like whether boys had like Star Wars collections and girls had like Hello Kitty things, and so like, but and so she has these candles. Are we talking about our beloved? Yes, we are. British Chippy. You see, like, she has these disasters. Did you see the latest one where she has like marshmallows, hot cocoa, and a ketchup bottle? Trim here, ma'am. Trim your wick right here. Step right up in the arena of the most amazing candle with a ketchup bottle in it. Is it Heinz or Hunt's? Can we see it? Like, can we see it? Where's Elle from? Robbie? She says New York, but I she acts like she's from outer space. I tell you, some of the I have to laugh, because we have to laugh throughout this whole thing because I was so fascinated when I seen some of these candles. I thought to myself, because at one time she was like, I'm gonna be as big as Joe Malone. What? What? Joe Malone, Henry Bendel, and all of the places that you are trying to be like are like, girl, bye. You're not it. Stop. Ketchup bottles, um, what Jack Daniels and a slice of lime, and I mean, who is it? Who is that? What is his name? Uh oh my god, I can't think of it. Well, whatever. They're all turning in their grave right now thinking, "Oh, Kate Spade. Kate Spade is like, no. What in the fashion industry is this not? This is not it." Henry Bendel, poor guy, stores are closed. There's no more Henry Bendel, but we got her candle. Oh, Jesus God, I cannot. Tom Ford, thank you. She was like, "Oh yeah, my candles are like they're better than Tom Ford." I about die. I said, "Wait, did you just say you're bet? Excuse me. His fragrances are like $425 for a half an ounce, and you just said that your candles are better." Wait, let me turn up the volume. Did you just say that? Did you say that your candles are better than Tom Ford? Oh, I bet you didn't. No, you did not. It's been a wild ride. Nobody will understand. Go wash your floors. What are you doing? Poor Tom Ford. Like, well, not poor. He's super rich. I mean, let's be honest. What in the world? The ketchup bot. I'm so confused. Like, when you were a kid, like if you remember like you would go with your I okay, so when I was a kid, we would go to dinners, to have a big Italian family. So we would go to dinner on a Sunday with everybody. And as kids, we would all order, a Shirley Temple because we all thought we all wanted to be like the adults. Everybody was having a drink, right? So the guy would pour us this like bright red Sprite, right? But he made sure to put the red food coloring in it or whatever, and the simple syrup. And then he would put a maraschino cherry. That was it. Simple, easy. We now fit in with my aunts and uncles, and that's it. We were the coolest kids in the whole neighborhood, and so we were jamming. Some of us even pretended we were drunk. And then you have Laura, who's from New York, and she makes these candles that look like explosive diarrhea. Like, what the Laura, did you not get a Shirley Temple when you were little? Wash your corner dirt. I can't stand corner. Listen, come on. You got 42 dogs, and you got to wash your floors like twice a day. Get a Swiffer, clean that. Like, oh, when she said she was better than Tom Ford, and then she started posting pictures of like, stores from, Beverly Hills and things, I thought, wait a second, excuse me. I have the great pleasure of back in the day owning one of your candles. And I know you say you've come a long way, and all of your pictures don't look your photos of your candles don't look like that, even though you said they got better. But I just seen pictures you put on your community post of a ketchup bottle in, what looks to be like a cosmopolitan. I mean, I don't know. It's like, I think she may have forgot the promise she made to her friend that passed away. I'm also wondering if she is sick again and angry about it. That cough is still there. She has definitely been backsliding. Yeah, sweet one, and that makes me sad because if she is, then I'm sorry for that because I would never ever hurt anybody that has a sickness. But I also am a firm believer in not, utilizing anybody's, how would you say it? I have some friends that battled cancer as well. And so they were very upset because, and I know like if they want to speak in the chat about it, it bothered them a lot because there was some false information being put out and some things that really hurt them. And so for that, I was like, wow, my heart breaks for anybody that went through, a terrible situation. Okay, Texas girl. I didn't want to say it. And so Texas girl, and I love and adore her, and she's such a beautiful person and such a wonderful woman. And so she battled breast cancer. And so okay, she gave me 100. And so here we go. I'm going to talk about it a little bit because it really upset her. And so she went on a cancer journey and she had red devil. I mean, she went through everything and she tried to help Laura. She did. And but you know what? She didn't want to listen to Texas Girl. And that really infuriated Texas Girl because she went through it. I mean, I would love to have her up on my channel one day and it's her story and she can tell it. It's not my place to tell it. Yeah, see, she messaged her. Sweet one. I threw my husband out of my hospital room when I was fighting cancer. I was horrible to a few people. I just wanted to be left alone. I get nasty when I'm sick. Yes, and I am right there for you. I I've never been through it, knock on wood, and I am so sorry that you went through it. And so I'm right there for people with going through things like that. And I completely understand, right? When people get nasty because of an illness, right? So my heart breaks. But do you guys think that and for the ones that have been through it, do you think that it's right to maybe log off or to give the advice to somebody that maybe it's not okay to you know hurt people's feelings on here? I don't know. Maybe I don't want to speak on that, but Texas Girl says she was nasty before though. British Chippy, thank you for putting that in there. Some people have been nasty for years, not because they are sick. Well, and the Laura that we know was always very nasty, but she has gotten worse. And I was the first person to be very, very caring for her. Very, very supportive, very caring. Um, the cancer war was the worst thing I've seen on here. It was very triggering for many. Listen, that was terrible. We were calling it the cancer wars because it was, you know, they were putting out their papers. It was so bad that they were doxing their information. And I felt so bad because here these women are going through the most horrific time in their life, right? And so my heart was broken for them. Like my compassion for her has gone. Sorry, she's nasty. She treated my friends like shit and she called CPS on a child. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I stand with Zero and what she feels and how she feels. And I agree. I still stand on the side of what she did was wrong, right? And so, but I can see both sides. I see both sides. I respect both sides, but I lean more towards the what she did was wrong side, right? And so, listen, she utilized the resources her buying the burner phone, her calling and doing what she did was completely unhinged and wrong, and she should never had done it. That's it. Excuse me. Sweet one. I'm a nice person and wouldn't hurt a fly normally. I go out of my way to help people quietly, privately. I was shocked at my change when I was getting chemo and radiation. That stuff messes with you. Yeah, I love and respect you for that and to say that because my heart breaks and I can't say how I would be if I would probably be nasty too. But I don't know, like I would log off the internet cuz I don't know. One thing I'll give Laura, she will never turn anyone away who is struggling with addiction. I remember even her enemies saying she helped behind the scenes. She's a sociopath 101. Yeah, I mean, she has just I know I'll get like mixed feelings on her. But this is the thing. Like I just wanted to come here and like when I was talking about her candles, I was like, you know what? like the the candle thing for me is the funniest thing. And so the ketchup bottle, I was dying laughing. I was like, oh my God. Like sparkly chicken legs, the candles, like I mean, what's next? Like, is she gonna start sticking a bunch of carrots inside a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Like, what's the next for her? Like, where do we go where do we go from here with these wild candles? I mean, it's just she's just a train disaster. The sparkly chicken legs are a whole thing, right? Like, I mean, is the next candle, Laura? If you're listening, are you going to make your next candle like a rotisserie chicken with like Oreo cookies sticking in? I mean, her mind is completely disastrous. Well, she didn't give Dips that grace when she went live after she passed away. I'm just gonna, yeah. Listen, Sarah was my friend. I loved Sarah. The thing that upset me too was that well, going live and trying to have memorials for certain people. Yeah. So anyway, let's talk about what. Let me look at some of her candles because I need to get some non-inspiration. Oh man, some of the candles are like, girl, what are you doing? She's all worried about spider monkeys, Laura. Worry about cleaning your floor. Okay, so uh what is this one with gingerbread men and see less is more. Here we go. Oh my god. What the did she color her dog 85 colors? That poor dog. Leave that dog alone. He looks like he wants to run to the animal shelter. Oh my god. Wait a second. There's a candle here that's like a cosmopolitan, but there's peas floating in it. And shark teeth. Corn on the cob and a chicken leg. I die. Oh man. Listen. Rest in peace, the candles. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we lost a lot of people. We definitely did. A lot of good people. I mean, Jonice. Jonice was a doll. She was such a good person. Sweet kid. Peas and shark teeth. I can't with that. I know. What is wait, hold on. What is oh my god. Wait a second. She has these teeth, right? What is with these vampire teeth? That's what she wears in her mouth? Is that what she puts in her when she got those invisiblines? She did make Oreos. Oreos and eggs and waffles. Laura, you need to unblock me so I could comment on your candles. I've never understood fake food, wax fruit, and plastic fruit. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna put a fruit basket out, wouldn't you just put a couple of real apples and some bananas in it? But I mean, the only time I ever could understand like plastic fruit was if you were gonna go like look at a like if you're gonna go house shopping, right? And you go into a model house or something, yeah, you see that. But oh man. What in the hamburger is this? She has she's got a waxed oh my god. Laura. She's got a sloppy Joe candle. Did you guys see this candle? Oh, like going down memory lane. Here we go with this. What in the friggin'? She said she was getting better, but the ketchup bottle sealed it for me. I will say she goes to these websites that do good candles. It's a thing. She's trying to do that. I will give her that, but she's not meticulous enough to pull that off. Mel D! Good to see you. Yes, I go live now. Can you believe it? Robbie, any dudes here? I don't know. Are there? Who else is here? I know it's super early in the morning. I don't know what time it is by you guys. I go live. Yes. I know. I'm sorry. I'm not ignoring you guys. I know that the cancer conversation is very deep, and I love and miss a lot of people that were here. And I love all of you guys here. Mel, how have you been? Uh, I am just legit going. Wait, she had room fresheners? I hope she uses them. Oh my god, what is this? Love melting 15 pounds of wax at once. What in the coffee dispenser. Like that's an old school coffee, like a percolator pot. Jesus God. Oh, oh my God, I can't. Yeah. Yeah, the plastic chopper. I'm a dude, sometimes a cat, depending on the video. Listen, you can come here and be whatever you want to be. You can be male, a female, a cat, a monkey. You can be a monkey. Uh, I tell you, it's so crazy. But like, so we're coming into the holidays and like the grift is gonna start. And so I'm sure the lives are gonna get crazy. The candles are like a failed terrorist attack. Imagine an unboxing. You know, I should have done an unboxing when I got mine years ago. I remember well, I have pictures, so I maybe, I'll share my pictures one day. I know I put them in the Discord, but with the fingerprints on them and, listen, true story. I remember who was it? Somebody got a beer candle and I was like, "Ooh, does that smell like Heineken? Does it smell like Bud Light? Like what does that smell like?" I need to be writing a Griftmas song. Yeah, Chopper, you definitely do. Yes. I love your songs. They're great. Well, very well written. I tell you, Griftmas season is beginning and the wish list. Can we just talk about the wish list for a second? Holy shit. Some of the things that people have on their wish list, like what the I'm over here like, can you guys hear me? Hello, I need to buy myself a microphone. I will never ask for anything. Like, people are like, oh, I want to get you something. Like, okay, whatever. It's not, I don't mean, that's not what it's about. Like, I understand that people want to help support channels and no one ever has to feel like they need to do anything. It's super kind of people to do those types of things. But yeah, like I remember Starlight running over her candle. Yes. Do you guys remember? She brought it outside and legit uh threw her didn't she throw her truck in reverse and like drive right over that candle? Wait, I thought the community did away with Griftmas. I don't know. Did they? I don't know. That was crazy. Well, hey Michelle, good to see you. Wendy not enough because she was saying she needs to make some money. God, get a job. I mean, I don't know. I work two jobs. I work my ass off. I do everything I can possibly do, and still, sometimes it doesn't feel like it's enough. I fancy Robbie to be the. Well, it's been around for a long time. Texas girl, I will be. Plus, rewriting Chopper's Christmas special. I can't wait to hear that, Chopper. You have such a good heart. She's committed to the candles. Yeah, I wonder what the ooh, just cracked my pen. I wonder what the next one is gonna be because these candles have no rhyme or reason. They really don't. Like, what kind of, like, are we gonna get a I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus kind of candle? Like, where is your sick mind gonna go? Are you going to make a an elf on the shelf candle? Yeah, Mel, she made a candle, like a Christmas candle with a ketchup bottle sticking out of it. Oh, I was laughing. Yeah, they're so random. She comes up with the most off the wall stuff, right? Remember the good old days when she was Christmas shopping live and got Dayton's gaming computer paid for. Those days are over. Yeah, I tell you, man. Like, it's wild. But you guys remember like the car rides and the the going in the purse. Those were the fun. Those were the days. Like I just remembered like sitting in the pocketbook, going and she would be in Hobby Lobby and she'd be like, I don't know what do they call that? Like dry begging, where they walk around. There's another creator that did that too. I forget her name. Was that Granny? Granny would do that. And she would go into like I saw her one time go into the dollar store and she was looking at something and she was like, I don't know, should I get this? And then so, I don't know, it was like, did it make the chat feel some type of way where you're like, oh, I'll give you the dollar so you could get it? I'm like, damn, I need to go to the dollar store. Like, this is what sweet one. I'm not a morning person. Got up to do errands and saw you live when I sat down with my coffee. The wax melts I got were fine, no complaints. Time to wash my hair and go to the shop. They close at noon. Sweet one, have a great day. I'm glad you came in and I hope you feel good. I really appreciate it. YouTube rated those. Oh, YouTube raised those kids. Yeah. Listen, God bless. If people can make money on here and really work hard for the content, I'm definitely for it. I support all of the people that find the content, that do all of the things to, and if you're good at it, you're good at it. And so, you know, to me that's important to have it to have a live audience, to be able to talk about whatever, like I want it to just be random. We could talk about true crime. We could, if I got court documents and read them, I know I could do that. That's not a big deal to be able to sit and go over that kind of stuff, and to be able to go over cases. The work's already done for you. Somebody else is doing everything. The judge did it, the lawyers are doing everything. You just got to read the documents and follow the case. And let me see. In the purse at the funeral was a good one. Then she drove home after drinking without having her headlights on. Who did, wait, in the purse at the funeral was a good one? Oh my God. Who did that? Leave children's abuse and domestic violence out of it and make your money. Yeah, I'm not down for that. You can't, don't, yeah, targeting people and doing that kind of stuff. Like, I'm not for that kind of stuff. No way. LOL, I was in Laura's purse a few times too. Yeah, I felt very smothered. And I thought, I wonder if they get beat by their husbands. Who says that? Oh my God. Like, if your mind goes there, oh my God, that is such a sick thing to think. And how horrible, because there are people out there that are getting hurt. And so for that, no way, man. I'm not for that. Dawn Marie, I agree. I don't care how you make money on here as long as you're making it the right way. Exactly. And I'm about it. Like, make your money on here, but do it the right way. Go about it, you know. Listen, I love to make people laugh. I love to have a good time. I'm not here to hurt anybody. If I didn't think Laura could handle a little joking around, and I would, but I know she can, because she goes but when with her hurting people like this, no, listen, you're a whole piece of shit for what you did. But I'll joke around with the candles and things, because they are atrocious. That live is still up. She has no shame. No, I know. Well, and you know what? For that, she's completely wrong. Like, let's see. Yeah, make your money. Do what you got to do. Like, grifters, stop grifting. Stop grifting over the tragedies, like that I'm not cool with. I don't like that. Thank you. I wish everyone here a great day. I was 26 when I had cancer and recently had my 62nd birthday. May everyone with cancer beat it too. Oh, sweet one. Well, happy belated birthday to you. And yes, hang on. I hope everybody with cancer can beat cancer. And I want nothing more for that, because that to me is most important. And people's mental health is most important. Hang on one second, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, I mean, listen, we have to support people as much as we can on here. And like I said, if you're grifting towards something that's not a good thing, then I'm not for that. But if people are tipping you, or if people are, in support of your channel, then I'm about it. I don't want anything to do with the missing kids since the summer debacle. It's all weird to me how creators fight about it. Yeah, it is. It's gross. I mean, like I said, if people want to report about a case or share, you know, I know, listen, if you want to share the missing situation, children or person on your community post, I love that. I think getting the word out and helping is wonderful. But a lot of times going down all of the Wendy V, have a good night. Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. I always love having a good conversation with you. Yeah, please hit the like button for me. I'm all for having a good conversation. Or if somebody has a channel and they want to talk about a case and they want to go down a rabbit hole about it, like a professional, like a lawyer, or somebody that could really, like, okay, Ron, he is a retired detective, so he knows about these situations. So when anything arises, or anybody like a Patreon member or subscriber, anybody has a question about something, he can go down, he can get the information, he can look it over, and then he comes back and he gives the 411 on what it is or what's going on. He kind of breaks it down. And so, like, I know even with the Gilgo Beach case, I know that I was asking him a lot of different questions, like, well, what's going to happen next? And so, like, it's worth it for him, instead of answering everybody individually, because that takes a lot of time, really. You can go live, and so you're able to capture the audience in one shot, and you can explain everything. And so, and listen, if true crime is your passion and you love it as your hobby, you're able to go into a live chat and you can ask questions, or you can write a message. Yeah, British Chippy, he's a good dude. I can't take up for Ron. I'll get a whole live done about me. Oh, whatever. Frick her. So it's because it bothers her. Because listen, it's also, yeah, he's a good guy, and it bothers her because we all like him. But listen, she did something, what, years ago, where she streamed him, and when he was live, so there's just, you have to have some courtesy for people, or ethics and things, and she doesn't have that. I couldn't even defend her for any of the things, like, she streamed for people. You have to be accountable. Like, there we go. That's like the word of the day for her, is accountability. It's not even a big word. Bothers her he has a brain. Bothers her he has a badge. Had a badge. 20 something years with the NYPD. Friggin' triggers the shit out of her. I trigger the shit out of her. That's why she blocked me. Let's be honest. I mean, I'm more of a trials kind of gal. Yeah, British Chippy. I mean, listen, you're more than welcome to come over there and chat, though. But I get it. A lot of people watch him and listen because he doesn't mess around. Like, he does the live, he puts out the information, he gets Ed Wallace, he gets Barbara. He gets a lot of people that have many, many years of, and not everybody's going to agree with them, but they put out the facts to the best of their ability, and then they cover the cases. And so when you want to know what's going on, that's what they do. I mean, the guy just, he works his ass off in real life. Plus he's battling cancer. And so, yeah, Ed is such a smart guy. He really is. I mean, yeah, trials are hard to it's a lot. And if you can put it on in the background and listen to, 7, 8 hours of a trial for a whole day, kudos. That's great. It's a lot. It is a lot. I used to feel bad because when I helped out Law and Crime for years, and I was like, I feel so terrible because I couldn't dedicate all those hours. But I mean, I learned a lot. And you guys are great. Listen, I've seen every single one of you in the live stream, and you know, I have a lot of respect for the people that run the channels for Law and Crime, Court TV, and everything. I don't believe she isn't threatened by anyone. Listen, Blue, you know, she's threatened by everybody on here. And you know what's sad is that, you know, she'll say it. She'll say, like, you know, she'll do it by like she'll block people, or she'll say we're jealous hate, what is it, jealous haters. Like, nobody, what are people jealous of? Girl, stop it. Nobody's jealous of you. It's not even like that. Yeah, nobody is pathetic, nobody is jealous. Like, stop with the, you know, nobody. You don't have anything that anybody is jealous of. Nothing. Not a damn thing. Like, you're a human being, and that's just it. Good God. All right. Well, listen, I've been live for an hour and a half. Oh my God. It's already 10 a.m. on the East Coast. And I am so thankful that you guys came in here. All of you OGs, you guys are great people. And so, on that note, I want you guys to have a wonderful Saturday, an amazing weekend, and I hopefully will see you all around on YouTube. Have a great day.
New York music, it makes her dance. She hears the music, here's her chance. A Brooklyn girl, that's Dawn Marie. She's sharing New York memories. See the city with Dawn Marie, and hang in Little Italy. R.I.P. South Factory. The real party is Kings County. The songs about music all around. That's where she found the Brooklyn sound. New York music, it makes her dance. She hears the music, here's her chance. Brooklyn music, she takes her stance. She hears the music, here's her chance. Her large Italian family, they taught her hospitality, empathy, humanity, and strength in her community. Her justice call, defiant tone, rings out from her Long Island home. New York music, it makes her dance. She hears the music, here's her chance. Brooklyn music, she takes her stance. She hears the music, here's her chance. She's so damn cool, so smart and quick. She's old school, this New York chick. Brooklyn music, she takes her stance. She hears the music, here's her chance. Brooklyn music, her justice dance. They face the music, they got no chance. New York music, it makes her dance. She hears the music, here's her chance. Brooklyn music, she takes her stance. She hears the music, here's her chance. She's so damn cool, so smart and quick. She's old school, this New York chick. Brooklyn music, she takes her stance. She hears the music, here's her chance.